What if the person you trusted the most turned out to be the very one pulling the strings behind your downfall? In a lush, vibrant village where magic is as common as the air people breathe, a young, ambitious wizard named Kaito stands at the edge of the village. He is an outcast, yet filled with determination and dreams. Kaito is dressed in simple yet distinctly magical attire, featuring symbols and patterns that hint at his affinity for magic. Around him, the environment is alive with magical energy. Plants seem to move with a life of their own, and the air shimmers with unseen forces. The village in the background is a blend of rustic charm and mystical elegance, with cottages that have roofs thatched with glowing moss and windows that flicker with enchanted lights. Kaito is holding a modest but intricately carved wooden staff, his eyes alight with a mix of defiance and aspiration as he gazes towards the horizon, ready to prove his worth in a world that doubts him. In the magical library of the village, amidst ancient tomes and flickering candlelight, Kaito and Akira are deep in study. The atmosphere is warm and inviting, filled with the scent of old books and the soft glow of magic. Akira, a wizard with keen intelligence and a protective demeanor, is showing Kaito an ancient spell in a dusty old tome. They are surrounded by shelves bending under the weight of books, scrolls, and magical artifacts. The library is a sanctuary of knowledge, with ethereal light filtering through stained glass windows, casting colorful patterns on the stone floor. Akira is dressed in robes that signify her magical prowess, and Kaito looks up to her with admiration and gratitude. In a bustling town square under the expansive azure sky, Kaito stands triumphantly on a wooden stage, surrounded by a crowd of adoring villagers and magical beings. His recent heroic deed has earned him the respect and admiration he's long sought. The square is alive with celebration. Colorful banners flutter in the breeze and magical lights dance in the air, creating a spectacle of wonder. Kaito, now dressed in more refined wizard robes that reflect his status, radiates confidence and humility. In the crowd, diverse magical creatures and humans alike cheer and applaud, their faces alight with joy and respect for Kaito. A few individuals in the crowd exhibit mixed emotions, hinting at the envy and rivalry that will play a significant role in the story. The scene is a vibrant mix of festivity and magical enchantment, marking a pivotal moment in Kaito's journey from outcast to hero. However, beneath the veneer of this success and camaraderie, a darker plot was unfolding, one that Kaito could never have imagined. As he navigated through the trials and triumphs of his journey, Akira was secretly orchestrating events behind the scenes. Her motives were complex, driven by a prophecy that hinted at Kaito's power growing beyond control, threatening the balance of their magical world. Akira, believing in the prophecy, more than the bond that tied her to Kaito, decided to take matters into her own hands. In the dimly lit chambers of an ancient secluded tower, Akira stands over a mystic tableau, her face etched with concentration and determination. The room is filled with arcane symbols and glowing enchantments, casting eerie shadows on the stone walls. In her hands, she holds a delicate, ancient artifact that pulsates with magical energy. The scene reveals her secret manipulations as she orchestrates events to shape Kaito's destiny. Around her, magical instruments and tomes are scattered, each playing a part in her complex ritual. The atmosphere is tense, charged with the potential of her powerful magic. Akira's robes are adorned with symbols that hint at her deep knowledge and mastery of the arcane. This moment captures the gravity of her actions, the weight of the prophecy she believes in, and the conflicted emotions that come with betraying her closest friend for the greater good. Akira's betrayal wasn't overt. It was a series of subtle manipulations. She began by steering Kaito towards challenges that, while enhancing his reputation, also sowed seeds of envy and animosity among other powerful entities. These orchestrated events were designed to isolate Kaito, making him more dependent on Akira while unknowingly alienating his allies. Kaito, blinded by trust and ambition, failed to see the web of deceit that was being spun around him. The revelation of Akira's betrayal came at the apex of Kaito's achievements, when he was most vulnerable. A grand ceremony in his honor, meant to celebrate his contributions to the magical community, was the stage set for his downfall. At the heart of the village, a grand ceremony is taking place in Kaito's honor. The scene is set in a large open plaza, adorned with banners, flowers, and magical lights that illuminate the night sky. Kaito stands on a raised platform, surrounded by villagers, wizards, and mythical creatures, all gathered to celebrate his achievements. As the ceremony reaches its peak, as accolades were bestowed upon him, hidden enchantments, placed by Akira, were activated, stripping Kaito of his powers in front of his peers. His robes lose their luster, and his once confident stance falters. The crowd's expressions shift from joy to shock and confusion. This pivotal scene captures the betrayal by Akira, the fall from grace of a hero, and the turning point of the story. The atmosphere is a mix of celebration and impending doom, showcasing the complexity of the emotions and events unfolding. The shock and humiliation were profound, not just for the loss of his abilities, but for the realization that Akira, the one person he trusted implicitly, was the architect of his demise. Feeling betrayed and powerless, Kaito's journey took a new direction. He embarked on a quest not just to regain his lost powers, but to understand the reasons behind Akira's betrayal. In the aftermath of the ceremony, Kaito is seen wandering through a desolate landscape, a stark contrast to the vibrancy of the village. He is alone, his figure silhouetted against the backdrop of a setting sun, reflecting his fall from grace and the isolation that follows Akira's betrayal. The magical attire that once signified his status now appears tattered and dull. In his hands, he clutches the remnants of his wooden staff, a symbol of his lost power and broken dreams. The scene captures the depth of his despair, but also hints at the resilience within him. The horizon, though darkening, is vast and open, suggesting the potential for new beginnings and the arduous journey ahead to reclaim his lost magic and understand the reasons behind the betrayal. This moment is pivotal, marking the transition from defeat to the determination to overcome adversity. Kaito embarks on a quest through mystical forests and ancient ruins, seeking wisdom and the means to regain his lost powers. This scene depicts his journey of self-discovery and the challenges he faces along the way. Kaito is shown navigating through a dense, enchanted forest with towering trees whose leaves shimmer with magical energy. Mysterious, glowing creatures peek from behind the foliage, watching his progress with curiosity. The ruins of an ancient wizarding civilization lie ahead, promising secrets and tests of skill and character. Kaito, now in rugged attire suitable for travel and exploration, carries a simple, non-magical staff as a reminder of his quest. Determination is etched on his face as he moves forward, hinting at the growth and inner strength he's developing on this journey. The scene captures the essence of adventure, the unknown, and the hope for redemption and recovery. In a clearing within the enchanted forest, Kaito finds himself surrounded by mythical creatures who saw in him a kindred spirit, wronged by one of their own. These creatures, some of whom he had helped in the past, offered their knowledge and assistance. Kaito, humbled yet determined, listens intently as a wise phoenix, a cunning fox spirit, and a stoic centaur share their insights and magical lore. The phoenix glows with a soft, fiery light, the fox spirit flickers with ethereal grace, and the centaur stands with noble stature, their presence symbolizing the diverse forms of strength and wisdom in the magical world. The clearing is bathed in a mystical light, highlighting the unity between Kaito and these creatures. This gathering represents Kaito's growing connection to the magical realm and his understanding that true power comes from wisdom and collaboration. As Kaito takes a step closer to regaining his lost powers and understanding the deeper truths of his journey, revealing that magic was not just about power, but also about understanding the delicate balance of the world. Kaito's journey became one of self-discovery, forgiveness, and redemption. He learned that true strength lies in resilience and the ability to trust again, despite betrayal. For Akira, she watched from the shadows, conflicted by her actions, as Kaito, with newfound wisdom and allies, began to unravel the true meaning of the prophecy that had once driven them apart. It was a journey that would lead them to confront not just each other, but the very essence of the magic that bound their world together. In the ruins of an ancient magical arena, Kaito and Akira stand face to face, the tension between them palpable. This scene captures the climax of their confrontation, where truths are revealed and resolutions are sought. The arena is a testament to the magical battles of yore, with weathered stone columns and arcane symbols etched into the ground. The air is charged with magical energy, swirling around Kaito and Akira, highlighting the intensity of their emotions. Akira, conflicted yet resolute, holds an ancient tome in one hand, the source of the prophecy that led her to betray Kaito. Kaito, with newfound strength and wisdom, stands ready to face her, his determination to understand and overcome the betrayal evident in his stance. This moment is a blend of battle and dialogue, as they engage in a magical duel that is as much about physical prowess as it is about airing grievances and seeking understanding. The scene symbolizes the culmination of their journey, the clash of past and present, and the hopeful path towards reconciliation and healing. The final scene unfolds in a serene, reborn village, where Kaito and Akira, having resolved their differences, work together to restore balance and harmony to their world. The village is vibrant with life, its buildings and landscapes infused with a new, harmonious magic. Kaito and Akira are seen planting a magical tree in the village square, symbolizing their commitment to the future and the healing of their world. Around them, villagers and mythical creatures alike participate in the renewal, each contributing their own magic to the collective effort. The sky above is clear and bright, reflecting the newfound peace and unity. This scene is a celebration of resilience, the power of forgiveness, and the strength found in unity. It marks a hopeful end to the journey, with Kaito and Akira looking forward to a future filled with promise, understanding, and the shared responsibility of maintaining the balance they have fought so hard to achieve.